Hey guys, today we have a review of the long movie Monster, the Ed Gein story. Alright, that's what we're gonna call it from now. It's a show, a series on Netflix, but I'm gonna call it the long movie because it's literally like a long ass movie. Alright, Monster, the Ed Gein story. Overview. The Ed Gein story is a third season of the American biographical crime drama anthology television series Monster, created by Ian Brennan for Netflix. The season focuses on a convicted murderer, grave robber, and suspected serial killer Ed Gein. Alright, the cast. We have Charlie Hunnam, which, by the way, what the hell did they do to this guy? If you see The Rock and the way he was like mad big and now he's skinny in this one, this is how this guy looks. Like this guy from Sons of Anarchy, he's literally in this movie does not look like the same guy. It's like they made him look like a little, you know, like he's supposed to be like a little pathetic guy that doesn't have no control. Over here in Sons of Anarchy, he's like, yeah, I'm in charge, yeah, you know. So it's like, yeah, they changed, they did a great job at that. That was crazy. So Charlie Hunnam, Addison Rae, you have Laurie Metcalf, Suzanne Sun, Tom Hollander, Tyler Jacob Moore, Leslie Manville, you got Joey Polari, and more. All right. So the verdict of this, like, all right, if you have 2 hours to watch a movie for Halloween, go watch The Strangers 2. If you have Netflix and you don't want to go to the movies and waste any more money, if you already have Netflix, you got to watch the show. This is crazy. Like, I give this one a 10 out of 10 of craziness, and it's kind of like a documentary, I feel like, but it's not documentary. It's like a movie. It's like literally like a long movie. Like the first one started like 10, and it's kind of like a long movie because, hey, Kat, you want to say something to the video?
No, call me back later. I didn't know you was doing that.
Okay, I'll call you right back.
Alright, love you. Bye.
Love you too, bye. Alright, so that was Kat. I love you, Kat. So yes, this thing was amazing, and it's on Netflix. So if you have Netflix already, it's crazy. I just don't watch it with kids. It's crazy. Chainsaw Massacre status, but not really, because Chainsaw Massacre was like scary. Like he was he wasn't like that. He was more like a serial killer. Like, you know, you can't be a serial killer acting crazy. All the people that are in the street acting crazy, and you get arrested right away. Like they don't. This guy is mostly like, you know, walking around like normal. Hi, hey neighbor, hi neighbor, hey, and then everybody's like, hey buddy. Even when they were like, oh, we saw his truck by the murder scene, they were like, yeah, nah. They went to say, nah, don't worry about it. It wasn't you, man. Come on, like the cops even know him like that. So it was like it was, you know, that's what you're supposed to do. Like, let me see. Over here it doesn't say how much they give it out of. Let me see. Monster's Mother. No, that's not it. What the hell? All right. But anyway, yeah, I give this show, amazing. Like, it's crazy. There's just a lot of stuff there that I did. Maybe some of you guys knew about it if you like Ed Gein and all that stuff. But I never really watched it like that much into detail, so I didn't know stuff that happened. I'm not gonna tell you guys what happened, but there's a lot of stuff there. Like, they go into a lot of things. Like, when I thought it was over, like in episode 7, I was like, oh, I think this is it, right? It should be over. It was like, nope, they got 2 more episodes. I'm like, what? I mean, 6. Episodes 7 and 8. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? This doesn't make sense. But it just keeps going. You know, the thing is crazy. All right. So yeah, Ed Gein, serial killer, monsters. I watched the other ones. think it was Ted Bundy. I think we watched, right? Was it Ted Bundy Monsters? And the Melendez brothers, and they were both good. This one was crazy. Like it was the same way too. Like you want to keep watching the next one. Like, oh, what happened? You know, it was insane. And then another thing was like how they explained his condition and stuff. It was like, whoa, that makes sense. Like when, for example, if let's say I drop my phone, I got my iPhone right here. If I drop it, and I'm like, oh, freaking dumbass, man. I pick it up, I'm like, fuck, I'm so stupid. Schizophrenia and their conditions that they have is like literally, you look at the phone and you drop it, and instead of you saying to yourself, you're stupid, you see somebody across the street being like, yo, you dropped your phone, you stupid. It's like, I'm like, whoa, shit. That makes sense. Like it's literally, your mind can't tell that you're talking to yourself and you're thinking that. Something happens to you and then you see somebody else saying something. That's crazy. I've never heard it explained like that, but they explain it like in 2 seconds, and that makes crazy sense. Like you schizo, you're like, oh, you hear people, and it's like, oh, right, that makes no sense. You know, it's like, all right, you're crazy, whatever. But when you put it in that way, like you literally, your mind is talking. And then your thoughts, you just see different people talking what you're saying. That's crazy. That's insane. But yeah. All right. You gotta watch this. Like I said, there's nudity, gore, murder, love story. Yeah. He has a love story. So yeah, I give it a 10 out of 10. It's really good. I mean, obviously, the reason I call this a long movie, and I'm gonna start a new series for TV shows called Long Movies, is because, like, if you've seen his movie, it's like that. It's like the movie. But some episodes are kind of like, like he's going somewhere or doing something, and it's like, it's like literally stretched out. So obviously, I'm assuming they got these parts from, somewhere that it happened for real, or something that they thought happened and stuff, and they just added these long parts to it, like explaining some of the parts that happened. If you watch a movie, it just happens. The movie just happens. You just got 2 hours to finish the movie and do it. When you have 8 episodes, you could stretch out the movie and actually tell different details of the movie. Because when you watch an Ed Gein story, you don't see, it doesn't tie into everything else that this one tied into. Like, it literally had like a couple of different serial killers in there. And you're like, all right, I never heard of this story. I never heard of this part. So it's pretty good. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe for more videos like these. And remember, murdering people is not the answer. All right, bye.